Alright, time for some solo gathering in the Black Zone. With the bow of Badone, I will go deep into the middle of the Black Zone. As usual. Maybe I will run into a map where gatherers weren't as happy because ganking groups were terrorizing them. Maybe I can sneak by and find a couple of tier 8 resources lying on the ground. We'll see, we'll see. I'm right now playing relatively close to the server maintenance. It's coming in 1 hour and 30 minutes. So maybe the game is a little bit less active right now. Maybe I have higher chances of finding highly enchanted wisps or high tier mists. Maybe the black zones are not as heavily contested as they usually are by high tier gatherers. It feels like nowadays almost everybody is able to gather tier 8 resources. It is relatively rare to find a lot of tier 8 resources anywhere in the black zone. Usually when I find some, then it only means that there's a big, strong ganking group running around. And likewise, the map is relatively dangerous. But in those cases, it is usually possible to get a couple of high tier resources, quite a bit of money, before I get spotted and have to leave the map. So let's see if I will get into such a situation this run as well. With this fighting gear, basically, I will also be able to enjoy the benefits of killing some highly enchanted mobs here out in the black zone, which give like 200 to 500,000 fame per kill. Quite a bit of money as well, and have a relatively high chance to drop hooks and also random other high tier items. So those things are usually pretty valuable and not that insanely hard to kill, but they are kind of dangerous. But there, for that situation, I also have my invisibility jacket. So I can just reset the aggro, mount up and run away. Let's see what I can find. Let's see if I will find strong tier 3 mobs in like level 7 or level 8 maps. Those ones are not that comfortable to kill, but they do give a lot. Somebody was killed in that map. I probably should not bother though. I probably should not pay attention to kills. Because with this gear I would kind of need to chase people for a long time to kill them, which is not the optimal thing in the black zone. In the black zone it's usually the best to kill somebody very quickly. So the chance of getting found by other people while being in combat gets reduced. The faster you are, the better it is for your health in the black zone. Random interceptions can cost your life. If I was running into two people fighting right now and both would be low HP, I would just dismount and kill one of them at least. So that's what everybody else would also be doing. Especially if they are good or have high IP or both. So having quick fights in the black zone is pretty desirable. So far I haven't found too many people, but the one death in the map that I have just went through kind of suggests that there was some kind of group running around. It is relatively unlikely that the solo player got a valuable kill. Maybe it was just a little skirmish between two weak players. That's always possible. That also happens from time to time. But when valuable people get killed, that usually doesn't... That's usually not possible by solo players. Unless they voluntarily agree to fight each other to the death. Because both think that they can win. Or when they are just very hungry for some action. This map looks pretty empty. I haven't checked out too much of this map, but not very promising. And this is just a T7 map. I mean, 6.1 ore is pretty good, so it is relatively worth it to gather in this map with mining gear. You have a hideout in this map here. Just have a little run with mining gear. Take all the 6.1 ore, the tier 7 ore, and go home. I'm not too sure about checking out the fiber area in the middle. This map is relatively dangerous. There's a person dismounted. He may have come out of the hideout though, even though I would not know why he would be dismounted if he comes out of the hideout. That's pretty troll. Oh, now I'm a flame spitter with a new mage cowl. Kind of a nice change. Definitely fits more to the theme of being a mage. Oh, oh, oh. Tier 8 map? Tier 8 map, is it you? Is it you? Tier 8 map? Am I getting rich very quickly, randomly? It is only a tier 7 map. Do I want to spend time in here? Do I want to check out how much stuff I can get? I basically want to gather tier 7 fiber, tier 7 hide, and all the other resources only when they are enchanted. Let's see what I can get. I can also find, what's it called? Like these rare beasts, let's say. 5.2 fiber is not that valuable. Probably not worth it to take that. But let's see, I can just throw it away in the end. Okay, that's a camp. I will take a look at this map and see what I can get. If I will be able to find some 7.1. I will be able to find some animals. Some tier 7 animals. Tier 7 animals are the main thing that I want to find here. They are the most valuable thing. This is enchanted, this is actually good, and there's some fiber as well. There are people, they are mounted up though. This is a dual mist, so I actually need to be kind of need to be kind of careful. He doesn't have invisibility potions. The other guy might have invisibility potions though, but I'm pretty good at escaping with this gear. And if they two belong together, then they are most likely not very dangerous. The other guy may have been a 8.3 person though. Sadly wasn't able to look at the other guy. But yeah, 50k, 7.1 wood is not bad. That is not bad. Let's see if I can find more of that stuff. 6.1 hide would also be very nice. Do I want to take this here? Probably. Tier 2 mob. It's only in the mist, so it's less valuable. But probably still desirable kill. really wanted to dodge that. The AoE is so big. Really took a lot of damage because I got hit by that one spell. 30k fame only. That's almost nothing. Considering what I'm risking, considering how long it takes. In the black zone this would have been so much more. Oh, and look at this. The good thing about the mist is if I find these resource animals, they are full. They are full, 9 out of 9. So maybe solid loot, depending on how much I can find of such things. Maybe I will be able to find more of the more of enchanted tier 7 mobs. Most people would not be gathering the tier 7 wood or and stone resource mobs. So maybe the chance is not too bad that I will find more of these enchanted versions of them, which will on the other hand then be relatively valuable. 7.1 wood is worth 3k per piece. Tier 7 hide as well. Maybe I will also be able to find some tier 8 mist after this one here is closing. So that's also an option. There is some potential, I guess. Most likely do not want to go for public objectives in here. I think. I do not really want to risk dying. I'm really valuable. How much am I worth? 2.8 million basically. I really do not want to die. And running into something like Dagger plus Grail Seeker. The Dagger plus Grail Seeker duo would definitely not have too many problems of killing me if they caught me off guard. 6.1 ore. Sadly 6.1 fiber is not very valuable. Tier 7, tier 7, tier 7. Oh! I almost didn't see that. I actually almost did not see this. But once again, this guy is dismounted. How strong is he? He's not very strong. Is he in a group? Is he in a group? Looks like he has a friend. Well, time for me to get out. Yeah, they are not fighting each other. He is not solo. Oh, this is something. I would kinda like to gather the tier 7 hide. I will check it later. I don't exactly remember where it was. Maybe I will be able to find it again if these guys are not able to gather it. Let's quickly check out the corner first and then I will go searching for the tier 7 hide. It's pretty valuable. It's pretty valuable. Tier 7 fiber should be like 2.4k still. Now it dropped to 2.3k. Price is dropping again? Question mark? So where was the hide? That is tier 7. And I can gather it quicker. So I will actually kill this first. This bear doesn't have a gathering bonus. Gathering speed bonus. While the special resource mob here has on the other hand. So I'll take it first. Simply quicker. Ensures that I get more loot. More quickly. Killing it really doesn't take a very long time, so... If I get spotted here again, it's better to do it this way, so I will have more resources gotten. Up to the point until I have to get out again. There is the public objective now, but I think I will skip it. Maybe I would have gone for it in a solo mist, I'm not sure. Those things are not that useless, they give a lot of favor. And then converting it into money by buying chests or energy. One of these things is basically worth for a solo player like 200k, 150k. Maybe when you are 2 people, then it's worth like 500,000, so... Those things are definitely interesting. But not sure if I want to risk my 2.8 million, which are most likely even more now, since I've already gathered the one or two things. I'm finding quite a bit of stuff in here. This is not really useless. I'm not getting too rich either though. By gathering in a tier 7 mist. This is not comparable to the tier 8 mist. There I'm getting much more money. This being a dual mist is also less safe. Having only one person ganking me may be more safe. Finding quite a few 7.1 resources. It's not nothing. Oh, it's a purple one. A purple one. Actually pretty valuable. But most likely relatively contested in here. Seeing that one Whispering Bow player not being alone, presumably. Don't really want to get into 1v2 situations with this build, especially not against healers. There's basically no way for me to win against a healer with this build. Because I cannot one-shot a healer. And then, what am I going to do afterwards, after I use my whole combo? He's just going to heal up and then they chase me down. Which they most likely won't be able to do, but... There's no scenario in which I am winning, you know. Unless they fuck up substantially. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. What am I finding? This is really lucky. Right? If this happens more often, then I should most likely go into these kind of mists more often as well. I don't know how often I have found such a thing in the mists. This really did not happen too often to me. if there was a high chance of finding such things, maybe I should go more often into tier 7 mists. I'm not sure. I don't know how many gatherers are in the duo tier 7 mists. 200k from there, that's not bad. That's really not bad. I found quite a lot of resources that I was willing to gather. Maybe I can find even more. Maybe I can find a crazy wisp. Just a common one. Have I been here already? I'm not sure. Let's check out the wests. I found quite a bit of stuff. This was not a time waste. Oh, can I reach this? Okay, let's just kill this guy so I can gather that. I didn't check out the wests. I haven't checked out the southwest yet either. Do I want to go to the north? Yeah, sure, why not? To the northwest rather. See if I can find anything else that's interesting. This guy would be a decent kill. It's probably solo. But I don't know if I would be able to chase him down. Maybe he's playing Wanderlust. He definitely has some mobility because of his carving sword. Would be very annoying. But and also his hunter hood is pretty good against a bow of Verdun. Can just activate it if I hit when I hit my helmet or my E, which are the only two spells that deal damage. Any more resources left for me? So far it doesn't look like it, but it also doesn't look like there are too many people in this mist. Also I need to be kind of careful in here, because there may be people in a group. As I said, I don't really want to deal with a 1v2. Unless I don't have a healer, then it's not that bad. But it will still be pretty tricky, and I will probably not be able to secure the kill unless I commit too hard, which may realistically happen. I have to be honest there, it may definitely happen. Baiting a little bit here and there on my side, but I would need to play very well as well. Any more resource mobs? I didn't find too many resource mobs. And I've checked out most of the map, but maybe other people were also able to gather in here. Definitely possible. Tier 2 mob, but as I've learned, those are not that valuable in here. Not comparable to the tier 2 mobs in the Black Zone, which are much better and definitely worth it to kill. I haven't been here yet, so it's definitely worth it to look around, I think. And very soon I'm getting kicked out anyways. Maybe I can find something, but like in the last 1 or 2 minutes I didn't find anything. This is not enchanted. There are 2 resource mobs, but both of them are not enchanted, it seems like. It's kind of hard to tell with a mist, with a fog. But I don't really want those when they're not enchanted. Oh, there's a little bit of stuff still. The loot was not terrible. Was definitely not terrible. This was a rare tier 7 mist. I don't think I will bother with green ones. Well, yeah, now I'm not really able to see anything anymore. Okay. Okay, so I think I will spend time in rare tier 7 mists, actually. 6.2. I'll take that too. Another one. But I think I'm going to get out of this map. This does not look too promising, I guess. I mean, the highest potential basically in this map is in the west, in the southwest. Talking about resources, because it's the least safe place in this map. So gatherers may be able to gather there less frequently than on other spots. But still, even if there's some stuff, there probably won't be much. So let's just get deeper into the black zone. Not bad, not bad. There's a spider. Do I want to walk over it? Maybe somebody's doing it solo. Maybe somebody's doing it with only 2 people and I can kill somebody. Possible. But it doesn't look like it is moving anyways. Maybe a little bit. It doesn't really look like it's moving. Nope. So let's get even deeper. Hopefully find some maps that are even better. I've already found a rare wisp, so... And that in a map that is not that inactive, per se. So I'm quite optimistic to find a couple more of those. The mists being enchanted probably is relatively important for me, because I only want to gather enchanted tier 7 resources except hide and fiber. So the higher the enchantment is, the higher the enchantment of the resources is. Do I want to look into the northeast? Most likely. Most likely it's a terrible tier 7 map. There is no hide, there is no fiber. There would be the potential for another tier 7 mist. But it would be a little bit less enchanted. If I didn't find the 7.2 fiber resource mob there, then the map would have been much worse. Getting these extra 200,000 silver in tier 7 fiber definitely put the loot per time way up there. I don't know how likely it is to find that stuff in just a green one. Most likely not very likely. I have spent some time in tier 7 mists, and this was like the first time that I found such a thing, I think. From here I have the choice. Do I want to go into the desert or do I want to go the other way. In theory, the other way looks pretty interesting, but practically, I have not been finding too much good stuff in these maps coming up there. But who knows? I haven't been there for like a week now, so stuff may have changed. Albion may be a little bit less active right now, considering the time that I'm playing. Can you please get a little bit closer? That's not close enough. It's not close enough. This guy is not really dying there. Losing so much health only because there's one random mob attacking me as well. Could have one-shot that if I hit the Vol.71 E as well, combined with my helmets. I'm going to check out the desert. It sometimes happens that there's stuff up there because the map is so extremely dangerous. There are only 2 exits, there are no mists, there are no road portals. It's just very dangerous, so sometimes there are resources. A great map for gankers. And there's a person who's a ganker. Well, unlucky for you, you just warned me, so you cannot kill me anymore. Well done, good job. He does have pork pie actually running, interestingly. I mean, it's a tier 8 desert, so... But this kind of supports the thing I've said in the beginning of this run. Almost everybody's able to gather tier 8 resources now. Everybody. It's so unfortunate. It makes sense. It simply increases the profit per time. Significantly. Northwest is the way to go. Not sure why this guy was looking at me like that though. This is a tier 8 map. In theory I could find resources. There is one resource, kind of. All the marble has been taken, understandably. It's a tier 8 map. In theory I could be running around here looking for stuff. Practically I don't know how high the chances to find something. There are 4 exits in this map. So there aren't really too many dangerous places in a way. The south is somewhat dangerous. Here the west may in theory be less active, but everything is empty here obviously. Looks pretty empty. I don't think I want to look at the other places here. I would say that it is very unlikely. I could take a look into the north while I'm already here. And I found something immediately. Okay. Well. 155k. Pretty juicy, but can I find more? Even basalt has been taken. Looks way too empty. Time to leave. Time to go deeper. This tree most likely was just lucky. Everything else seems to be very empty. Nobody's gathering tier 6 wood, so it will happen from time to time to find some enchanted wood. Yay! Northeast. This is a tier 7 map. It is a garbage tier 7 map. I only want to gather enchanted resources here. But everybody else also knows that this map is garbage, so maybe I can find enchanted resources? Do I want to take a look? Let's take a look. A lot of tier 6 ore is there. So the chance of me finding enchanted tier 6 ore should be pretty solid. Finding enchanted tier 7 ore would be pretty damn good. Enchanted basalt, why not? Enchanted tier 7 wood, why not? I would take it. Would not be amazing, but I would take it. Let's take a look. Very soon I need to replenish my pork pie. And here I go, 4 out of 5. 11 seconds on the pork pie. Takes me less than 11 seconds to gather this. 4 out of 5, 6.1 ore. Somebody has been taking tier 6 ore there. Okay. This is not taken though. And there's some more, and there's some green wisp. I'll take a look at this map. That's the thing, this is basically one of the worst maps possible. But because it is one of the worst maps possible, maybe there are more resources. But all the basalt has been taken. This doesn't look too good. This looks really empty. I will go a few more steps. 5 out of 5 on the other hand again. If I was constantly gathering 6.1 ore, the loot would not be bad per time. May just be a coincidence. This is something. No, basically waiting 20 seconds and then I will be able to finish it. Oh, there's a person. That's not good. Question is he solo? He is not solo. How much fame did I get? I couldn't see it. I should have taken a look at where the people are on the map here before I left the group. A blood letter with a mercenary jacket. Rather suspicious. Resources, money. The 7.1 ore is much more valuable. What? Is simply nobody coming here? 2 full 7.1 resources? What? This thing, 4,700. 7.1 ore is nice. Interesting. Does that mean I can find more of that stuff here? In this very suspicious map. Suspicious as in it's a garbage map, and likewise it could be good because nobody's gathering here and so everything is getting enchanted. I mean, even when stone is enchanted it's not that great, but it becomes good enough. And all the other stuff, when that other stuff gets enchanted, it's definitely good enough up to really good. I have been finding some stuff. Here it's looking pretty empty again. The wisps look pretty garbage. Okay, so like at the edge, there's basically nothing left for me. I'll take a look into the middle of the map and then I'm going to continue. Do I even want to go into the northwest? This map is always full of big aching groups or just completely empty. I probably should still just take a look, I think. There are some resources here in the middle. Not enough to stay. Time to get out. Finding quite a lot of wisps, which is always nice. I would like to find another highly enchanted tier 7 mist, or actually a good mist. As in the tier 8 mist. Let's see how long it takes for me to get spotted in this tier 8 forest. Boom, straight. Oh, there's a road spotter, that's really good. Forest caping in this map. But seeing all these tier 6 wolves lying around is already a pretty bad sign. Saxon flags. Do they even have a hideout in here? Yes, they do. Looks like they moved. Just a common mist. Looks like Saxon flags either moved or has a second hideout now. Or whatever. Maybe they had that one before as well already. Who knows? Looks pretty damn empty here though. It's a tier 8 map, so if I find something then it's going to be really good. But if the chance of finding anything is so insanely low, it definitely looks pretty bad. Rather looks like I should get out of here. Not really seeing anything. In theory I could go a little bit further into the west, but the way up to the west really looked bad already. It is really unlikely. Saxon Flags definitely has quite a lot of gatherers. And they obviously even got some people doing PvE. Everybody playing the nature steps. I'll take a look into the southeast here, checking out the other tier 8 map. Maybe that one is not going to be that empty. Even though it's probably relatively unlikely that it's not going to be the same case. That I'm not going to find the same scenario that has been presented to me in the tier 8. What's it called? Forest. Random dude not being interested in me. That's nice. There's not too much space on this map. The most interesting stuff is most likely the east. Potentially. It's a tier 8 map. In theory I could find stuff. Let's see how it is in reality. The thing is, it's really hard to survive gankers here, but I haven't seen... too many people. Was he in a group? He's not in a group. I don't really want to get chased. Well, the enchantment is high, but the resources are not there anymore. Somebody has been taking the stuff. Looks really empty. Basically, time to turn it around. Like, everything is taken. Everything. The chances for me getting actually anything, yeah, too low. Time to get out. Also, seeing these weak players running around here means the map is relatively safe, which is relatively bad for me. Because then all the other gatherers are also safe and can just gather everything. And then the map is empty. That's why you need gankers. To get rid of all the gatherers. So I can go and gather something. There's only one hideout in here. Pretty interesting. But maybe all the other people who would have liked to have a hideout in here simply could not contest with that guild. I mean, Roadblock, I think, has some good players. So, possible that nobody else was able to contest. Garbage tier 5 map. Maybe I'm lucky and find a highly enchanted wisp here. Because nobody's running around here. But it looks like that's not the case. Getting closer and closer to the daily server maintenance, so maybe I'm getting closer to reaching higher chances of finding highly enchanted wisps. 50 seconds. The chest. Do I want to try my luck? I would be walking a very bad way, which I'm doing now. But let's take a look. Let's take a look. I think I'll be there in time. I don't know. I haven't seen many people, so... It is possible that I will have chance of looting that. Getting slowed there is really bad. Now I will be late. I will be late. 5 seconds actually, that's pretty fine. How many are there? Nobody. Also didn't have a red exclamation mark over my head. There's a person. Well, 100k. And I think a little bit of favor as well. Do you get favor for opening chests or only might? I don't know, I don't remember. There's a 6.1 ore stack. There's 6.2 fiber. Let's see how many pieces are on that. Right now I'm in the middle of nowhere. Nobody was here to contest the chest. Should I go into the roads? Is it roads time? I'm like in the middle of nowhere. Nothing is close to me. Nobody has entered the roads portal in the last 10 minutes. I haven't seen any people in this map here, basically. Somebody coming late to the chest. Is it roads time? Am I going to get rich in the roads? These road portals are also pretty bad for like availability. But somebody has left this map, which is pretty bad for me. Tier 6 and tier 8. It's empty. I'm so close to the big one though, so I will check it out anyways, even though that one is empty, which basically implies that this one will also be completely empty. But it's a big one. Somebody has left 9 minutes ago. The chances are really low that I will find anything, I would say, but... Oh, it's only tier 6 and tier 5. Well, time to get out. Time to get out. I really should not have looked at the big one here. It takes forever for high tier resources in the roads to respawn. So if I find one empty, how is it called? Node. One empty resource node in the road, I basically should immediately leave the map. Like, also nowadays, almost everybody who can gather tier 8 resources is also able to gather all tier 8 resources. It's like completely insane. People can gather so much. At least that's how it feels like. I don't know how it really is, to be honest, but it really feels like that a lot of people are able to gather a lot of tier 8 resources. That's how it feels like. I was kind of worried about my carry weight for a moment, but I actually can still change my boost. Totally forgot about that. That's pretty nice. And let's see how valuable that garbage is right now. 2.2k. More than 6.1 ore. And it gives a lot of fame. Which does not hurt, so I can level up this stuff quicker. In theory, there could be stuff in this map. It's basically the same reasoning for staying longer in here as for the tier 7 Highland that I have been in. I could have definitely stayed longer in there if I wanted to. This is actually solid loot here. And I got a book. That's pretty funny. A book from a tier 5. Or elemental. I'll take that. I'll take that. I didn't get a single book from the tier 2 mobs that I've killed. So karma is showing itself. And there's another tier 2 mob. Just been talking about you, Mr. tier 2 mob. tier 6, level 6 one. Let's see if I can get a book from that. Or maybe even something better. Can definitely happen. These random enchanted mobs in the Black Zone can definitely give some pretty good loot from time to time. This one did not give me a book once again, interestingly enough. But here's the second chance to get a book. $60k fame. How much silver? 8,000? Basically 10,000. Finding a few wisps, but not too many. Finding a few enchanted. Oh, legendary! Maybe I should have taken some what's it called? 7.1 pork pie with me actually. But I don't know how high the chance is. Well, it would always basically be worth it to go for it, I guess. Anyhow, money time. Getting rich. Money time, tier 8 resources. Where are you hiding? I will find you. It's even a solo mist, so I basically cannot die unless I do one of these relatively valuable tier 8 rare mist special mobs with their weird artifacts. Haven't found a single tier 8 resource yet. That's pretty crazy. But soon. Haven't seen any resource basically. Very soon I will have found one. And there I go. The question is, do I want to take tier 7 fiber? Most likely not. Do I want to take tier 7 hide? When it's a special mob that I can gather with twice the gathering speed, then yes, definitely. But I think I should be skipping the bears. I'm not 100% positive on that. Probably should still be taking the bears. Height is insane. But I'm going to skip the fiber. It's only 2.3 thousand last time I checked this run. Bear, a bear. Let's not skip it, let's take that. It's 3,000 per piece. I gather it faster than tier 8 resources. Or do I even? Like, I'm level 40. I am gathering it quicker, yeah. And it's worth 3,000. So I most likely should be going this way. 70% carry rate. Having a 7.1 pork pie would also help out a little bit with the carry weight actually. Can still get rid of the book and the bag of silver. But I cannot really get rid of anything else in my inventory, to be honest. Unless I find some 8.3 stuff or so. But this mist is going to close anyways before I get to 100%, I would think. Tier 8 resources. Where are you? Actually finding a legendary mist. Well, I went really deep. I went to places where nobody is going to. Then that's just how it is. When you go really deep, I was in the middle of nowhere. I still am, obviously. And some random tier 6 map. Right in the middle of the Black Zone. And there I found this beautiful little legendary wisp. not seeing too many tier 8 resources so far. Maybe I'm not walking the most efficient ways. There's some 6.1 ore, I gather it almost immediately. I think I will take it with me. It's much lighter than tier 8 resources as well. I gather it so insanely quickly. I should be going for it. I think I will be fine with my carry weight. I really just got tons of tier 7 resources, which are definitely quite heavy. That's basically why I have so much carry weight already. But I've got level 100 on my boots. So those boots definitely give quite a lot of carry weight as well. 7.1 ore, it's great. I'll definitely take that. I also have some decent levels on tier 7 ore, so I gather it relatively quickly. Level 48 there already. Any tier 8 resources. An uncommon wisp, that is not very interesting for when you are running around in a legendary mist. Maybe somebody took some tier 8 resources. Didn't I just see something? Or that was just a random tree being weird on my screen? There's a bear, I will take it once again, I think. I'm not sure if that's a way to go. I'm not sure if I should be skipping this. Maybe I should be, but probably not. It's legendary mist, so I could find enchanted resources, so I should be skipping this, right? I should be skipping this. I can find enchanted tier 8 resources. It's a waste of time to go for these non-enchanted tier 7 bears. It is a waste of time, actually. Is this a PvE area? Yes, it is. It's legendary. I can find enchanted tier 8 resources. There's a guy. I want to kill him. Does he have anything? Oh yeah, he has a tier 8 button. I should kill him. Tier 8 weapon was very valuable. There was also some kind of griffin or however that's called. Tier 8 weapon was a lot of money. Oh, he gave a lot of fame. So he has a mount. He has some books. Anything else that's valuable? The armor is pretty good. The mount is very heavy. But maybe it has carry weight? Does it have more carry weight than mine? 561. I'm in the mist, so I can change. And I will teleport back afterwards anyways. That thing is opening very soon. There's marble. There was one of these birds. I could change to this weapon and then doing it would be safe, basically. Is that the case? Is that the case? Question mark. The E is really not that great for doing that. Would take me forever to kill it, but I would be able to heal up, which is nice. I also have that helmet. So yeah, I should be doing this, I think. I do think so. It is very valuable. This thing is there now. This guy is weak. But people have been spotting that this legendary thing here being transported is very valuable. Is this the guy transporting it? $7.1 is worth it. Oh, never mind, it's just tier 8. Tier 8 hide. I cannot kill him, but I should probably make him go away here. Because I want that. Can I even kill him, maybe? He doesn't have mobility on his... Oh, he's modding up now. In theory... No, it's not possible to kill him. So let's just gather. Let's just gather instead. They cannot really be in a group. Legendary mist. I could find enchanted tier 8 resources. I don't really know if it was worth it for me to attack him, to be honest. But tier 8 hide is the most valuable tier 8 resource. I will teleport away after this mist anyways, because of my carry weight. I cannot use my Gallant Horse anymore, which is very important for my safety. In the black zone, in the mists it's obviously not necessary, but in the black zone the Gallant Horse is very important. It simply does not have too much carry weight. I thought this bird was some kind of crazy thing, but it actually wasn't. Let's see if I can find some enchanted tier 8 resources. That would be very desirable in the legendary mist. So some stuff is enchanted in here. Some stuff is definitely enchanted in here, but I should not be skipping tier 8 resources. Should take those. Definitely should take those. Quite a lot of loot already. I mean, okay, the Gallant Horse is just very expensive as well. So it is definitely a little bit less. And then, when calculating it then I'm probably only at 2 million per hour right now. Brazilian. I could go there and sell the items that I've found, like the armor and the staff. But I would not be able to go back to this mist then. Now it's closing. Only 5 more minutes left. Well, that's enchanted. That's definitely something I should take. But I feel like I wasted a little bit of time gathering tier 7 resources. I really should not have done that in here. Getting some small 6.1 ore on the side within 1 or 2 seconds is fine, but I should not be gathering tier 7 hide or fiber in here because I can find enchanted tier 8 stuff. 7.1 hide on the other hand though, that's very nice. That is valuable stuff. 4 minutes only left. Left only. La la la. Let's see. There is a tier 8 gatherer in here. That is mean. Marble. Board of 11. Good stuff. But it's a legendary miss, so I'm kind of sad that I haven't found any enchanted tier 8 resources. Taking the kill on the Drew nature stuff guy was definitely a good idea. The weapon is just so valuable. And his mount even was also not destroyed. Sometimes you're relatively unlucky. But it's tier 8 Master Blight staff. This guy had no way of fighting back. This guy had no way of escaping me. Just had to take that free kill. So valuable. Very good profit per time killing this guy. If not everything gets destroyed. Maybe I'll find another tier 8 mist. You do have some spare carry weight because of this mount. So I would definitely take it and get even more money. I don't mind. Tier 7, not good enough. Give me the good tier 8 stuff. Uncommon, not good enough. Finding only tier 7 and somebody has even been gathering tier 7 resources there. 2 minutes left. Is that enough to take down such a beast? Such a crazy beast? That drops these crazy artifacts? I don't know. Oh, that's tier 8 hide. Should definitely be gathering that. Best bled tier 8 resource. Sadly no gathering speed bonus. Would have really appreciated that in this situation. Wait, what is that? Okay, it's only 7.1. I almost thought it would be 8.1. Boom, boom, boom. Money, money, money. How valuable is one piece? 9.1 thousand. Well, this seems to be the last thing that I'm doing in here. It really takes a while for me to get one piece off of that stack. I don't think I can finish it in the time that's left. Really takes forever to get these tier 8 resources. Only level 23 on tier 8 hide gathering as well. Slow, slow, slow. Did I fill some tier 7 book? Doesn't look like it. Only 3 tier 6 journals. I will not be able to get one more of that, so I'll try to get one of this. I'm not fast enough. Okay, time to teleport. 156 1,000 only? That's not too bad. Why is it so cheap? Does it have to do something with the carry rate percentage? I really would like to know the exact formula how this stuff is calculated. I mean, I'm not that far away from Fort Sterling at that point, I believe. That may be the reason why stuff went like that. Yeah, let's see how much money I have gotten in this very relatively lucky run, I would say. 2.63 million in 1 hour and 14 minutes. Pretty solid, 2 million per hour, but I was lucky. I caught a tier 8 mist, I got a kill in there, and still only 2 million per hour. It's kind of crazy, but maybe I was playing a little bit inefficiently. I wasted basically 1 or 2 minutes in the roads, kind of. And I probably wasted like 100k or 200k of loot in the mists, probably, the way I've played it. Going for tier 7 resources that I shouldn't have gone for, attacking the Gatherer, which I probably should not have attacked. Probably not worth it to attack him. Probably a waste of time. Unless I found some like 8.1. If I found 8.1 and he was contesting it, I probably should have fought him. But not when we are just gathering some tier 8 stuff. There will be enough random tier 8 stuff for both of us in this mist. So this was definitely a mistake, and I probably wasted like 200k, maybe even 250k worth of loot because of all the inefficiencies that I've had in this run, in the roads and in the mists.